And let's get the ice shield going up like that. Let's get another critter out there. And you see I was able to get both of the shock launchers there with the rockets. And now everything that's shooting the Rifleman is not really doing that much damage. Chicken here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be getting into some all Rifleman attacks. The Riflemania, I believe, is here, guys. You see right there, we got training speeded up by 90%, and we actually have some interesting stuff here in the boombox that we haven't gone over yet. So we have the Riflemania thing, updates to terms of service, which is very exciting, guys. So massive Boom Beach update here. But what do we actually have? So it's, I don't know, it's kind of some cool kind of Rifleman stuff. They tell you like to use medkits with them and whatever. So we'll go ahead, we'll take up these shards. I'm going to save up my trader tickets till we actually have some more stuff to buy, but if you haven't seen it yet, here's the offers for this week. We'll go ahead, we'll open the free chest. Come on, 8 hero tokens. That's what we want, guys. We got 1 and we got 100,000 resources, but yeah, there's, you can buy 100,000 wood for 100,000 gold, or 1,000,000, I mean. You can exchange 1 prototype part for another, which is interesting. 5 hero tokens for 500 diamonds isn't that bad, but let's go ahead, guys, and get into some Rifleman attacks. So I guess we'll start off here on Dr. Terrence, just go over some of the basics. So first off, the hero. The best hero to use is probably going to be Battle Orders, but I really like the Ice Shield with it as well. I think they're interchangeable. I think Battle Orders is going to be the best one to use for sure for harder player bases, but you can also do a lot with the Ice Shield, and it's going to save you a little more troops. Like, say if the base is a little bit easier, and you know you're going to take it down regardless of whatever hero that you have, you should probably take Dr. Caveman just to save you a little bit of casualties. But yeah, we'll do a couple Dr. Terrence attacks here, guys, and then we'll move on to some player bases. I want to get some more player bases in. So we'll get the Ice Shield up like that, and you see with all the Riflemen, guys, they really will surprise you. Like, they do massive amounts of damage. So there's stage 3. Now let's do this. Let's do a Dr. Terrence stage, and then let's jump into a player base, if it doesn't take too long. So, when you're scouting player bases, some things that you want to look out for. Riflemen are going to struggle a lot against shields, which we could showcase here. And you want to look out, obviously, for a lot of splash damage on the core. It's basically the same way if you're going to use Zukas with a Smoky Rifleman, I guess. So he's got a 500 health shield there, so we would definitely need Battle Orders for this one, guys. This one actually doesn't look that bad. So Chief, we'll remember that guy's name. Let's actually load up Sergeant Brick here, and we'll see the difference with Brick, just in the fact of the damage that they're going to get done. So the hardest part with using all Riflemen for sure is definitely just going to be outright smoking them to where you want them to go. So this guy does have a fair bit of ice, I think. It is... it looks like he just has the 1 health statue. Maybe he has more, but it looks like the 1 health statue is all that he has boosted. So I'm going to take out this flamethrower, because then once we get onto the HQ, we're only actually going to need 1 shock. So here's the tricky part, guys. The tricky part is smoking them. So we'll go ahead, we'll get them all up like this. And it's very important when you get your first 2 smokes back like that, that you make sure that you're actually touching the beach. Now, you see I'm going to flare them up here twice. And then we're going to make our walk slowly up like this, guys. And the movement speed with Rifleman and Brick is very similar, so she's actually pretty easy to get to walk with them. So then next we're going to go up right up about here where that mine is. And some of them are going to sneak out, but it's not the end of the world if you lose a few Riflemen, guys, because remember, you have 208 of them at maximum capacity. So it's not the end of the world if you lose a few here and there. So we'll get Battle Orders up like this, guys, and next we're going to flare up onto the HQ. Again, we had some peek out there, but I think that's going to be fine. So we'll get a shock going up like this on the flamethrowers and stuff. And then all we have to worry about is that 1 rocket launcher. And you see with all the Riflemen, they usually spread out. It's not as apparent right here because I'm in this corner, but they usually spread out so much that it's actually going to be fine if you get a rocket launcher on the side that's hitting them, because it's not like Zukas where they're so compacted together that a rocket is just going to annihilate all of them. If you lose half of them, you're still going to be doing pretty good amounts of damage. So yeah, there was a boosted Ice Shield base that we were able to take down fairly easily. That was more so because of his layout. He didn't have like any sort of protection on the HQ. So let's jump back into Dr. Terrence, guys. And I guess we'll keep using Battle Orders. I want to use both because I think they're both viable, and I think the key to playing Boom Beach for a long period of time is not getting bored with it and not using Battle Orders every single time. Like with every single combination, because it is, I don't know, I just find, like, this might sound kind of silly, but I like the look of Ice Shield more so than any other more so than any other hero ability. So I don't know, I guess for that reason I have more fun with it, but maybe the chicken's just kind of crazy, guys. So you see right there, now look at this, look at how close the Riflemen go to the Dr. Terrence HQ, guys. So when you smoke them onto the HQ, you have to have your smokes like literally like on top of the HQ, like half on the HQ almost. Like obviously you can see it because they're gonna sit there, but when you're flaring them to the HQ, just keep that in mind. They're not like Zookas, they're not just gonna turn, they're gonna bunch up really tightly to whatever building that you actually flare them onto. Alright, so we got the Riflemen coming up here like this, we got Battlers up, guys, and let's see exactly what we can get done. And with using Riflemen versus Zookas, you don't have to what are we talking about here? You don't have to worry about mines as much, but you still do have to worry about them. I think if you hit 3 mines with a Rifleman with troop health, I think that's where they die. But I'm not 100% sure on that. We'd have to check the stats and what a mine does. So we'll go ahead like this, and again, not the end of the world. This is where Dr. Kavan comes in really handy, guys, because he's actually going to heal up the Rifleman as you go. But again, it's not as good as Battlers, but it does help in certain instances. If you, like, say if there's a base that you know you're going to have to run a lot of mines on, then it does work out a lot better to have Caveman sometimes. So we'll go ahead and we'll get them smoked up like this, guys, and boom, stage 5 goes down. Back. Alright, so let's jump into a player base next here, guys, and let's give a big shout out to the commenter of the day, and that is going to be the Mario Squad. Now, thank you to everyone with all your feedback on the Q&A. I had a lot of fun doing it. Yeah, a lot of people were wondering why the chicken is actually called the chicken. Now, we're going to have to get into this at some point for sure, but let's see what we got in here first. Alright, so we got, this is going to be tough to do unboosted because it's going to require a ton of GB. That's a tricky base. Get it? We'll see what Psyduck over here has. Okay, so corner base with no ice. This should be fairly simple. So for this one, since he doesn't have any ice, let's show you the difference with using Dr. Kavan with the Alright. Now you see we actually have him here at level 17, so we only have one more level to go. Soon he's gonna be maxed, and I can already start to tell a difference with where'd that guy's base go? With his passive healing ability. So we're gonna crush a couple mines here. I'm gonna get rid of this boom mine, and we're gonna make a nice landing spot right in here, guys, right on top of the HQ like that. And then basically we're going to use the ice shield to keep all the single shot stuff off us. I'm actually going to clear out everything right here just on the HQ because we can, because he has no ice and it's going to go down really easily. But let's go ahead, let's let this flamethrower clip us. And let's also hit some of these mines here, guys. I'm going to try not to get hit by the flamethrower, but I'm assuming that it will because we're just using one smoke. So the Riflemen are probably going to grease out on the sides there. But next up, let's go in deep right here, right next to the HQ like that, guys. And you see right there. Now you see the difference with having Dr. Caveman, Dr. Kavan, I mean. We're actually able to basically tank through most of these mines. Now, you can't run through all of them that quickly. Like, it does take him a minute to actually heal up the Riflemen. But we're going to be able to get onto the HQ fairly simply. Now, I did lose a ton of Riflemen there, so I don't suggest that you just blatantly ignore all the mines like the chicken just did. But, alright, so we'll flare up like this. But it does, like, you can get away with it for the most part, is what the chicken was trying to say, guys. So we'll shock all this stuff, and since this guy doesn't have any ice statues or anything like that, we're going to be able to just kind of squeak our way through this. That wasn't the greatest attack of all time, but I don't know. That's the difference with using Dr. Kavan and running through mines. You are going to be able to get away with it, but again, you can't just pull a chicken and run through all of them and not do anything. So let's jump back on in to Dr. Terrence, guys, with the ice shield this time. We got stage 6 loaded up, and let's see what we got in store here. So this looks like a fairly easy Dr. T right here, guys. I actually like this this left side a lot for Riflemen. One, because it's a shorter walk, and you'll notice if you use all Riflemen a lot, that finding areas where it's easier to just like physically get them to is going to make the biggest difference. Sure, we could go to the back, but it's going to cost a lot more GBE, and it's going to get a little more tricky. So we'll go ahead, we'll launch them out like this, guys, and we'll try to keep Caveman intact this time. So I'm going to let them focus in on the Rifleman there. And then next we can, I guess we can do a test right here to see if we can actually walk through 2 mines or not. This is going to be kind of scary, but hopefully Caveman can keep up his healing powers. Alright, so those were not max mines, I don't think, but either way, we got onto the HQ with all the Riflemen, and Caveman, look at the healing that Caveman is going to do, guys. That is crazy. So, basically all we have to do here is just throw some critters out. We'll get the ice shield down for this machine gun in the back, and look at that machine gun in the back. It's really not doing that much damage, guys. Like, it takes a very long time to get through the ice shield. We actually have enough time to get through another ice shield there. We barely lost any troops, and again, that's because of the ice shield, guys. So, for certain instances like that, where you know you're not going to be in danger of taking a lot of splash damage, if there was more rockets and stuff that we had to deal with, and more GB that we had to spend on the core there, of course, Battle Lords would be better, but I would say for that, specific layouts like that, I think the ice shield can actually be better than Battle Orders on certain layouts and stuff. So, this is going to be tough. This is definitely probably nice chicken, a better base for Battle Orders. But let's just see what we can get done here, guys. It is only Tropical Dr. Terrence, so I mean, it shouldn't be that insane to deal with. But let's see what we can get done here with all the Riflemen, guys. So we'll go up, we'll double smoke like that. We'll get the Riflemen going up like this. And we don't really have anything on the right side. So Caveman's going to get a nice clean walk right up to the to that first smoke there. And then next, let's flare up this way just to try to avoid some of the mines. It is going to be a tough walk for sure, and we are going to lose some Riflemen, but I think it's going to be okay to get there. So then next up, we'll smoke like this, guys, and then we're going to flare right up like that. And normally I'd throw a medkit there, but since we have Dr. Kavan, we're going to be able to use his healing ability to kind of get through everything like that. So let's go ahead, guys. Let's go like this and like this. And let's get the ice shield going up like that. Let's get another critter out there. And you see I was able to get both of the shock launchers there with the rockets. And now everything that's shooting the Riflemen is not really doing that much damage because they have to get through the ice shield. So, stage 7 goes down. Back. So let me know down in the comments, guys, how you like to use Riflemania. Do you use Rifle Cryozuka Medic a lot? That's probably the better strategy overall, but I mean, the chicken just has a ton of fun using Smoky Riflemen. So let me know what you think of that down in the comments, guys. That's going to wrap it up, or is it, for the video today? Because we might have some tribe stuff to do. So we can go ahead, we can make that stone. Let's convert the gold. Why not? We got 650 rock crystals, and you see I got 4 of them. 3 of them at level 4. 1 of them's maxed out, and we're slowly getting our way to max out our next tribe. So that's going to wrap it up for the video today, guys. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out. Back.